Investing superstar, best-selling crypto author, CEO of Investing Diva, Kiana Danial has joined us now. And Kiana, you were actually featured on an Business Insider piece recently, where it says you shared your 3 habits that allowed you to build a $2 million portfolio. So talk about that. What do our viewers need? A lot of people want to follow in your footsteps.
Right. Well, thank you, Charles. In fact, from the time that we had that interview until now, my portfolio has doubled to 4 million. So, yeah, and it really is just to show the power of compounding and accelerating compounding. And then it's just amazing how, of course, the more money you make and then the more you compound, it just the acceleration speeds up, which is really brilliant. And for me, it has been what has been the game changer is really 3 very simple steps. Is that, okay, I invest in myself, I learn new skills to increase my income, and then I invest it. And I just repeat and repeat and repeat. And it's been just amazing.
I know you're also big, though, in people having diamond hands in general, right? And staying long the market, keeping money put at work. Do you ever decide, or when do you decide to close a position out?
Right, so I learned this the hard way. I actually started out as a day trader. I lost a ton of money on that. I don't think anybody should be day trading unless they're a hedge fund manager that are playing with other people's money. Then I started swing trading. I was trying to, and I had a really good return. So I was contributing to my investment portfolio $500 per month after I got fired from my job, and I turned that into $50,000, which is great in 3 years. But then I was like, oh my gosh, if I had invested like $500,000 at that return, it would have been $50 million. So I kind of pulled back from that was my epiphany. It was like, oh my gosh, I should stop trying to time the market and sell, and instead go increase my income and then just put it in the market, because the market is just going to continue going up. So why would I even sell and increase my taxes? Whereas I can just have it work for me in the background while I can focus my passion in something that can make me money so I can go and invest it more. Does that make sense?
I know what you're saying. I mean, we did a segment on that the other day, last week. Someone that did a research of Fidelity, and they said Fidelity's best performers were their dead clients because they didn't sell, right? So they actually held on to their winners. The ultimate diamond hands, they're dead. All right, I got a minute to go. A lot of haters out there, especially on Wall Street, when it comes to individuals like you, taking control of their investments. You tweeted yesterday how not to lose money in the stock market. Don't listen to the news. I got to tell you, I don't disagree with you, but what's the big concern out there that when people watch the news or listen to the news, how do they make a mistake from there?
Right, I say don't listen to the news, and here I am on the news. So the irony here, right? So here's the thing. I view the news, if you look at it as education, it's okay. The problem with listening to the news as your investment strategy, if you don't already have an investment strategy, you're trying to look for an investment strategy on the news, the problem is that you're going to get super emotional. And the moment a new headline hits, because you didn't have that fundamental education on what you're investing in, you're going to get panicked, and you might either sell or buy into something that you don't know much about. Yeah. So I do it backwards. I first go and learn about the asset. I learn about Bitcoin. I learn about the stock that I want to invest in. I go down the rabbit hole, I do my research, and then I go and say, okay, what is the news talking about it? What is the market sentiment right now? Is this a good time to buy, or should I wait? Yeah. So I do it backwards. As long as you're doing that way, that's fine. But don't make the news to be your investment strategy.
No, I agree. The more you know, the less likely you are to have an emotional reaction. And by the way, let the algorithms react to the headlines, and then you take advantage of the algorithms. Kiana, thank you very much.